The golden key of prayer. Opening the door to spiritual blessings. Through the act of prayer, you have the ability to overcome any challenge that comes your way. It is the ultimate source of harmony and joy in life. This power may seem unbelievable to those who have not experienced it, but all it takes is a simple test to see its true effectiveness. You don't have to take anyone else's word for it, try it for yourself and witness the wonders it can bring. Remember, God is all-powerful and we, as His creations, have the ability to tap into that power. This isn't just reserved for the spiritually enlightened or the religiously devout, it is available to every single individual. No matter who you are or where you find yourself, the key to finding peace and happiness lies within your grasp at this very moment. In prayer, you are not the one doing the work, it is the God force at play. Your limitations and flaws are unimportant in this process. You are simply a vessel through which the miraculous flow can occur. Let go of your doubts and fears, and allow yourself to be guided by the limitless power of prayer. Inexperienced individuals often confront surprising outcomes when attempting something for the first time. All it requires is an open mind and enough faith to give it a go. Your beliefs about religion, or lack thereof, are irrelevant in this process. The method itself is quite simple. Just stop dwelling on the problem at hand and instead focus on God. This is the golden rule, and if followed diligently, the issue will eventually fade away. It doesn't matter what the problem is, be it significant or petty, related to health, finances, conflicts, accidents, or any other conceivable issue. Just shift your thoughts from the problem to God, and that's all you need to do. It couldn't be any easier, could it? Even God Himself couldn't have simplified it further. It always works when given a fair chance. Don't try to visualize God, as it's impossible. Instead, reflect on all the qualities you associate with God: wisdom, truth, boundless love, omnipresence, boundless power, all-knowingness, and so on. Even if you think you understand these concepts well, go over them repeatedly. Just remember, stop fixating on the problem, focus on God. If you find yourself constantly checking on the progress of the issue, you're thinking about the problem, not God. Keep your gaze fixed on God, and nothing else. Focus on shifting your thoughts away from the challenges you face and towards the spiritual. This is the essence of the process. Dive deep into contemplation of the spiritual domain, allowing yourself to momentarily forget about the troubles that led you to pray. In doing so, you will find yourself emerging from your difficulties unscathed and at peace. To apply this method to difficult individuals or situations, simply replace thoughts of them with thoughts of God. By doing this, you are not trying to control their actions, but rather preventing them from causing harm to you. In turn, they may find themselves transformed for the better. Problems may resolve themselves without escalating, ensuring fairness for all involved. Practice this technique multiple times a day, but remember to let go of the issue between each session. This is crucial for success. The golden key is straightforward, and indeed it is, yet it may not always be effortless to use. When fear or worry grips you tightly, it can be challenging at first to shift your focus away from worldly matters. However, by continuously affirming a statement of absolute truth that resonates with you, such as "there is no power but God," or "I am the child of God, filled and surrounded by the perfect peace of God," or "God is love," or "God is guiding me now," or simply "God is with me," no matter how mechanical or lifeless it may feel initially, you will soon notice a change in your mindset. Do not fight forcefully, remain calm but firm. Whenever your thoughts stray, redirect them back to God. Do not try to predict the solution to your problem in advance, as this will only frustrate progress. Trust in God to handle the details. Your desire to overcome your challenges is enough. You do your part, and God will never fail to do His. Whoever calls upon the name of the Lord will be saved. A lot of people are confused about how to connect with God's power to find peace and harmony. There are so many different teachings out there, so many books and magazines, that it can all feel overwhelming. But really, the key is to connect with the God power within yourself and use it to tackle your problems one by one. This is the best way to find true peace and happiness in the long run. The solution to all your problems is to find and know God, the indwelling presence. So take the time to connect with Him and you'll find peace and joy. Remember, He is always with you. So, Basically, your main goal is to find and really know your own inner God. Once you realize this, all the confusion disappears and things become clear and simple. All the schools, churches, teachers, books, and other stuff out there are just tools to help you connect with your inner light. It doesn't really matter which one you choose, as long as it helps you discover your true self. Jesus said it best, you can judge something by the results it brings. Just find what works best for you and go with it. It's all about practicality and self-discovery in the end. The main problem with religion has always been when churches or individuals start focusing on making money or gaining power instead of actually helping people find spiritual meaning. When a church becomes more like a business, with a bunch of officials just trying to make a living, it can discourage regular people from seeking out their own spiritual experiences. Instead of focusing on the truth or their own spiritual growth, people end up just blindly following the church. This ends up taking away from the real spiritual power and just leads to empty promises and vague claims. And when leaders start using their own personalities to manipulate followers, it stops people from seeking out other sources of guidance. It's like a small business owner trying to scare off customers from going to a competitor, next door or down the street. Just remember, you don't owe loyalty to anyone or anything except yourself and your spiritual growth. Your main job is to put your soul first. Pick a method that works for you and stick with it. Don't just read books or talk about it, actually practice it daily. Focus on a specific issue in your life and work on it consistently. If you don't see results after a month or two, try a different method. There's always a solution, you just have to find the right approach for you. Don't give up if you're feeling sick, keep working towards healing your body. Someone, somewhere has healed the same illness before, and you can do it too. If money is tight, focus on finding a way to get rid of that financial burden once and for all. It's possible, others have done it, and so can you. Feeling unhappy or unsatisfied? Work on changing that, and don't give up until you find happiness and satisfaction that is rightfully yours. If you want to express yourself through art, writing, or any other way, go for it. With the right mindset and approach, you can achieve your goals. Keep track of your progress and never settle for anything less than success. Don't make excuses, they only hold you back from reaching your full potential. Find a method that works for you, keep it simple, and stay focused on your goals. Trust in the power of prayer and believe that you can achieve anything you set your mind to, and whatsoever you shall ask in Jesus' name, that will be done. John 14:13-17. Peace.